All right, welcome to the tutorial 2. I'm Scholar Kenny. I'm taking you on how to actually use this church management application or database. So the second thing I'm dealing with is how to use register church service here. So I click on this church service. Okay, I move straight to the database information I'm to complete. Here you have to enter in the date. For example, the date is 12 2023. The nature of the service, click on it. Okay, assume it's a miracle service, miracle service. Okay, topic of the sermon. What topic of sermon is Jesus is our healer. Okay, closing time of the service. Okay, I'm going to open. You can click on open time. When did the service open? Service open by 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock, that's 8 a.m. Scripture reading. Let's say I take my scripture reading from Matthew 10, 10. All right. The preacher name, let's say Pastor Faith. Okay. Men attendance. How many men were in the service on that particular day? We have 200 men. How many of the boys are in the attendance? We have 40 boys. Youth that are boys. Yes, you have 20. Okay. Teenage boys, 30. Now, these things could be look very conflicting. Youth boys, teenage boys, boys attendance. Now, just choose the one that's applicable to you. We create these things to meet several degree of needs of various kind of denominations as into classification and whatever. So if you don't have, if these youth boys, teenage boys, boys attendance could also mean the same thing, but some churches do some classifications and the like. So we're trying to meet up these needs. That's why we're creating all these things here. Okay, tithes in the church on that particular miracle service. The tithes that came in, let's say I enter in 10,000 here. Seed offering, I enter in 2,000. Welfare offering, I enter in 3,000. Just to let you know how you can fit depending on what comes in that particular day. Other offering, let's enter in 4,000. Okay. So I'm going to continue. The closing time for the service. The church closed by 12 a.m. Excuse me. 12, 12 noon rather. 12 noon. Women in attendance on that service day. So we have 300 women. Guest attendance, we have 50 girls. Youth guests, like I told you, we're just trying to meet up depending on your classification. 40 teenage guests. We have 20 offering for that service. So we'll have, let me see, 5,000. It could be dollar, it could be naira, it could be anything depending on your country denomination. Building offering, of course, would have customized it to your particular country. That's what they need for us to customize now. So any denomination you are using in your country, so as soon as we know that, we customize it to you before sending it to you. Building offering, so you have 7,000. Thanksgiving offering, 1,000. Church branch, the branch of that church, let's say Lagos branch. Okay, and if there's no branch, you don't need to fill in branch. There's no compulsory. All of these options can be ignored. Okay, depending on your particular needs. So I'm going to click on submit after I'm done with filling this information. I click on submit. Say record has been successfully saved. I click on OK. Then let me scroll up. Then I'm going to see register database. That is, I'm going to look at information that I just entered in now by clicking on this register database here. Okay. The whole information I feed in right now are already here. Can you see that? The date of the service, the opening time, the nature of service, the preacher, the scripture reading, the topic of the sermon, and the other informations that are also relevant. Now, okay, the attendance, this is the attendance for that particular service now. All right, then these are the various givings that took place, tithe, offering, building offering, thanksgiving. All of them are reflected here. Now the system does the calculation for you here without you having to do it by yourself. All right. So this is how it works. And then you continue, then you click on save. So you'll be meeting all the information you have entered in from the interface there. All of them will come here, and then you save them here. Then you are good to go. I hope that's clear. So I'll go back to the dashboard to take another aspect of this activities in the church. I'm going to take this other one here, the church event register. So I click on church event register. Okay, so I come here, it says event title. For example, once you click on this cell here to show you a drop down button here, then the various events like wedding ceremony, burial ceremony, naming ceremony, birthday ceremony, and others here. Okay, so let's take it for wedding ceremony. Click on wedding ceremony, the event date. I choose 12 20 23. Don't mind me, any date you can choose. I'll continue to choose my own preference. Location of the wedding. Assuming it took place in London, in Abuja, or Abuja Church, in Abuja. All right, then we can go ahead again. Pastor in charge of that service. Okay, that wedding is a pastor John officiated in the service. So click on that service. Is the event approved? There's a need for us to know that the event is approved. That's why we have this dash button here. Then you can click on it. A drop down button is there for you to say yes or no. We want to assume that the event was approved. If it's approved, then you click on yes, and if no, you click on no. Then the branch, of course, since it took place in Abuja, it may likely be our Abuja church. It's Abuja branch. Okay. Now, event description. What is the event? Okay, we can say that the event, that is the wedding of brother Barnabas, I be brother, any brother that is you know about, brother Kenny and sister Mary. Okay, then you come here, event time. What time of the day did they hold? Let's say it took place 10 a.m. 10 a.m. that day. The targeted group. Okay, there are options for targeted group here. Okay, children, youth, blah, blah. So you can pick men or wherever, depending on the event actually. But as the case may be, if you don't want to choose any targeted group, you can leave it open. The phone number, this phone number now has to do with the pastor. I mean the people that got married. Okay, so assuming put 08 blah 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 blah. Just put a number that is applicable. Approved by. Okay, since you said that the event was approved, then who approved it? Let's put in senior pastor. Okay, then you click on submit. Once you click on submit, it says record has been successfully saved. Click OK. Then you come here, the event database. Click on the event database here. Okay, this was information you feed in right away here. Okay, please do not remove the information. This one here, don't feed it. Don't come and fill in the information right here. It will be wrong. So the wedding ceremony, okay, that's the event title, the event description, wedding of Brother Kenny and Sister Mary. You can see everything is not displayed, but if you click on it, it will show here at the dashboard here. Okay. All right. Then the date and the like. So these are just the information that you just entered into. All right. Details are captured here. Then once you are done, you click on save. Okay. So I haven't done that. I think that's all for that. Done with this.